near you.
Yeah! What's going on, Henry? Val? Crystal? Oh, Lorna! Moon at noon? Yeah, I love it. So welcome, everybody, to another edition. Gene Hudson, Denise, as everybody's starting to slide in on this Monday evening.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome, everybody, on Things Network. Yeah, so we're broadcasting. Now, this edition is brought to you by, yes, if you got a man that's got a beard, yes, this is brought to you by Texas Beard Company, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. It makes you feel so sexy. It smells good. Thank you, Texas Beard Company. I dropped a link to our store in the comments. Make sure and check it out. We are now stocking the product. Yeah, thank you. It's a good company. I recommend it. I use it every day. Thank you. Make sure and check out the other products we have. So what's going on, Blaine? How's your day going so far?
The day's going great, man. I'll tell you what was so cool. I know a lot of people saw it that they didn't know. The Southern Lights Friday night was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen. It was like, dude, it was like they went from like a pink sky to a blue sky to an orange sky. And there were UFOs popping in and out of them. Me and my buddy Matt Brown, who's in the Army, we were tracking
Night Terror TV. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, I had to do a shout out for him. Sorry.
Well, that's all right. But yeah, we were tracking helicopters, dude. At one time, we counted 26 helicopters, and they were flying circles, then figure eights. And being a military man, when they do that, they're searching for something, especially if they switch to the eight pattern figure.
Right.
But yeah, dude, we were watching them. They would be in the sky and they would flash and then they would disappear, or they would go vertical or they go horizontal, and then they come right back to where they were. And then some of the things we're seeing the side besides the UFOs do was the patterns that the sky was making. It looked like one time there was like a hand. You can see the streaks of 5 fingers. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I think we even got a face. It might have been a pareidolia, but it looked pretty cool in the picture. It looked pretty cool live.
Right. Yeah. That's everybody was sending me their pictures. It's very fascinating.
Yeah.
I've seen some really good pictures. So yeah.
Well, it's something too. This never happened in our lifetime, or because I asked Lee Brown's mother, who's 80 years old, I said, Miss Judy, have you ever seen anything like that in your 80 years of life? She said, Blaine, I've never seen nothing like that. So, and I think somebody said it was like it happens like every 26,000 years. I was like, well, who's recorded the first time it did it?
Right.
But yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
All right. So somebody is watching for the first time. And he does not know how I operate. So Night Terror TV, welcome. And if you don't know who he is, he'll be on one of our shows, I think on May 29th. And make sure to check him out on their YouTube channel. So yeah, I do. I've got other things in the studio where I monitor our station, our channels. We broadcast on a lot of channels and Facebook groups. So yes, so shout out. Because he's sending me messages like, give me a shout out. So there's your shout out there. Yes. Gene Hudson, we're blessed to see the Northern Lights. So you know what? It is very interesting that we actually seen them. But man, people's electronics have been going haywire. People's vehicles. So not only that, I wonder about the paranormal in Bigfoot and other stuff. It's just, I'm just saying, we were talking about that before the shows, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. So anyways,
that kind of energy field, it's got to affect it, because all of that paranormal stuff is energy related anyway. So you disrupt the energy field and change the energy field. It's got to ramp up some stuff. I'm saying.
Yeah, totally agree. All right, here we go. What do you call a can of soup Ooh, I had to read this twice. What do you call a can of soup that eats the other can of soup? I had to literally read this twice.
I don't know.
Cannibal.
Nice.
I didn't know where that was going, so I had to look at it twice. So yes. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl using the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you. I'm not going to read that one because y'all going to make fun of me. Because you know what? Yes, the cannibal soup, right? But, the other day I was reading these jokes and I didn't get a few of them. But anyways, you want to hear a joke about construction?
Sure.
Nah, I'm still working on it.
Nice.
You heard the rumor going around about butter?
Nope.
Never mind. I don't want to spread it.
Nice.
I'm sorry. What concert cost only 45 cents? 50 cents. Is Nickelback.
Oh, nice.
I mean, who in the hell came up with some of these? Miley Cyrus, I just want to say I love you, so I'm sorry. Why do they call Miley Cyrus in Europe?
I have no idea.
Kilometry Cyrus.
Oh, good one.
I don't get it.
I don't either, but hey.
Kilometry. I am not reading that one. You shouldn't kiss anyone on January 1st because it's only the first date.
Nice.
Tracy, did you send me that one, Tracy? I wonder if Tracy sent me that one. All right.
Hi, Tracy.
Tracy. All right, Season F, welcome. Hey, Red Dirt Cryptids, nice to have you. Greetings, applause for you. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? Dude, this is one is really heavy and the other is a little lighter.
Nice.
Dude, that is kind of cute.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Want to hear my pizza joke? Never mind. It's too cheesy. That's a Christmas joke right there. What does a house wear?
House coat.
A dress.
Oh, nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get any Tracy's like, what did Tracy say? It tosses tomatoes at Grizzly. Thank God that I don't have one of those screens where I would get egged. So, you know what? I was looking at Amazon and I was going to buy a toupee and wear it on one of the shows. Anyways, but I thought that'd be entertaining. So, but yes, but I was out there on the internet. Boy, everybody's sending me messages. I hope it's not hate mail. But I was sitting there looking at some stuff out here, and it's very entertaining. Remember Dennis the Menace?
Yes.
I actually found one out here on the internet, and I love this guy so much. He aggravates the fire out of his mom, and he puts it on YouTube. And I have to show you guys this. And he teamed up with his dad in action.
A few moments later.
Guys, I gotta play it one more time.
A few moments later.
So he terrorizes the fire out of his mom.
Oh, that poor boy. No,
I know, right?
That poor boy, when his mama catches him, it's
hey,
gonna
Jeff.
be pretty.
But
See,
I mean, You have to time that just right with that
I
firecracker.
know. I'd love to see the reaction he has when his mom finally catches him. That would be a good video.
Yes. Also, I want to give a shout out to Shelby. Happy birthday, Shelby. She turned 20 today.
Happy birthday, Shelby.
Yeah, round of applause to Shelby. Happy birthday, Shelby. So, yeah, I want to take her out this weekend, hopefully, and take her out to dinner. So, but, you know, it's just kids aggravate the fire out of their parents.
Yeah.
Shelby never did that to me. But she won't catch them. She can't see. I mean, this kid literally terrorizes her mom. I mean, it's funnier than heck. It really is. I mean, but when I saw that, I was like, you know, that actually made the cut. It really did. But, you know, we also, let me ask you something, Blaine. You're married, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you trust your wife?
It's every minute of every day, man.
Do you really trust your wife?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Everybody out in the audience, do you trust your spouse? Do you trust your spouse 100%? I'm just asking.
Yeah, if you asked me about my first wife, I'd say no to the hell no. I couldn't trust her as far as I could throw her, and I couldn't throw her very far. So,
all right. So the reason why I asked this, because there is a thing going around to where people are doing this challenge about trusting their spouse and action.
I trust my wife.
No. Oh.
I trust my wife.
No. Was that a belt?
That was a leather belt. So,
I felt that before when I was younger. I know that hurt.
Yeah. So, you know, when I saw that, I was like, you know what? A lot of people, Tracy says, yes, I do trust. So, you know, hey, I mean, if you trust them, then go for it. You know, a certain six, I don't know. I just asked. Now, would you do that with your wife?
Oh, hell no.
There you go. I just had to ask. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
But he really felt, compelled to try it. Now, what's really interesting is that being in law enforcement, people, I don't know what to say. People will tell you the truth. And Crystal says, don't trust me. People will tell you the truth, but they won't tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? And the reason why I say that is that news reporters, while on scenes, never know what they're going to get involved in, or, welcome Judy, what they're going to get while they're talking to people in the crowd. And this news reporter had no idea what. Anyways, I'm just going to let you all, and I want your reaction, Blaine, on this one. All right, and let me blow it up. And action.
Know how this fire started?
Yes, I do. It was because of my cousin. And I don't want to mention no names.
Your cousin?
Yes.
And you say you think your cousin started this. Do you know how or why?
He's mad because he can't get with me. I'm married to my husband. And it's a long yeah. He already put him in a hospital once last month. And he figured he's gonna do something else to get back.
All right, so right now, all right, the fire has been put out. Thank you for the information here.
Okay, Grizz, I can tell you, I was stationed in California near Pomona. And what you saw in that videotape, I'm still surprised she didn't say, well, you can find his meth house over here. Because my cousin's in love with me.
That poor didn't know what to think.
He was like, wait a minute, what was your cousin? What's going on here? Give me back to live. Give me back to the network. Please give me back to the network.
That poor guy, he was like, what? Welcome, Scott. Nice to have you in the show. But yeah, he was like, what? But you never know. And there has been times where I would ask questions and I'm like, shut the front door. Are you like punking me out?
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, it would have made the video perfect because one of you have a lot of tweakers riding their bicycles up and down the roads. That'd have been funny to see 2 or 3 tweakers ride back behind her on the bikes.
But I'm just saying, you never know what. And she's just like nonchalant about it. Yeah, it's my cousin.
It's my cousin. I ain't gonna mention no names, but
yeah, he's mad because he couldn't get with me.
Because I'm married. I'm like, did she say that her husband beat him up the night
Yeah,
before?
now put him in the hospital. You got man burnt down the house. I'm just, when I first watched that, I'm like, is this for real? So I had to Google it to make sure it wasn't. Are you froze?
No,
somebody
you were.
call 911. I thought you was having a heart attack.
Dude, we both went away for like 3 seconds.
Oh God! But I had to look up.
That is
I had to look up the news article just to make sure.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my
half bubble. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the stuff that you encounter in life, it's beyond. It's just beyond. It's just unrealistic. So, so the kids at this one school were showing off. And the football coach was like, "Oh hell no! You all think you're all bad." So they like, we're going to have the parents against the kids. And the parents had a ball with this. So it actually made the cut with us. So I was like, yeah, we're going to show this. So, and let me share the screen here and blow it up. And action here. This is kind of cute. I like this one. And action. Parents versus kids night. So this is kind of cute.
Oh, just clotheslined him.
I know, right? And that's what I talk about, having some memories made right there.
Yeah, buddy. Oh!
So yeah, I thought that was kind of cute. So I was like, yeah, that made the cut, you know.
Yeah,
hey, Eric.
I love the first moment.
Rita.
That little kid like a sack of flour. Get out my way.
Yeah. Now the dads, no, I couldn't show that one. The dads, I mean, they were like, oh my God, they were like a sack of potatoes. They were like clotheslining, tripping them, and they were like really rough. I mean, the only thing you kept hearing were whistles. So yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, but the moms, they had some fun with it, and I enjoyed it. So I was like, yeah, that made the cut. It really did. But the next one up was very interesting. And this happens all the time. And the women, women, did I just say that? Anyways, women, I'll say it again. How many times have you been out with your man, your significant other, and you're like, what are you looking at? I'll just let y'all just, whatever y'all want to say on this one, no wrong answers are right. So y'all just, poor Blaine, y'all just tell me what y'all think. And action.
Do you wish I was skinny like her?
No, I like you, chunky. More than love.
I mean, you got to rub her head like a damn dog. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Anyways,
I'm actually surprised that she lasted that long. I'm surprised she didn't just ninja kick him right out the car.
I'm like, but anyways, but I have been around couples and they'll be like, honey, look at that girl's outfit. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, why you be calling that woman out like that? So I know Rita, right? But anyways, Rita's the only one down there talking.
Yep.
But anyways, nobody else wants to comment on that one.
Well,
I was
that was
surprised
good.
getting some more comments on that one. I thought it was kind of funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
But so,
No,
you know,
baby,
we
I
have.
like mine chunky like you. I think the best insult was him patting her on the damn head, though. Come on. All he was doing was stirring that hornet's nest up.
Tracy's like, I'm listening, but I'm a cooking.
What we cooking, Tracy?
Well, Tracy, just keep on cooking, honey.
Yeah, what we cooking, Tracy? I'm hungry.
Yeah, right. Henry's like, that's all truth. But anyways, but we got a lot of thieves in these world, right? And you cannot set anything down in public because people will steal it. And these are people out there. Denise says you should have got the strap. Damn, Denise. Woo. You're a little kinky there, aren't you? Anyways, couldn't hear well enough to comment. Poor Rebecca, you might as well get the tow truck. But there are people out there in this world that will bait you. And I love these people that do this. So, and action here. Let's, I love this. I love these people that do these bait people. And here we go. So they leave a bag around and people will steal it.
I gotta find the restroom quickly. Oh, she's coming. Woo. 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 Silly me. Silly me.
I mean, I love it, right? How else is it to embarrass the thieves out there that are stealing, right?
That is perfect. I think that I still want to get jail time for being thieves, but you know, it's like when the cops have those rigged cars where they'll let them drive like 15, 20 feet and it shuts off and they're stuck in the car.
Oh, yeah, right.
Those are great.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John. And the porch part ones, when they just put the stuff in the porch part, slim steel, that is funny too.
Yes.
It's like, I'll teach you to steal. You know, it's like somebody used to, when you were in school and you, or it's work and somebody steal your lunch. And then do it. But I always get them back. I make like some pudding with like half a box of X-Lax or something in it. Or,
oh, you are awful.
Oh, well, they were awful for stealing my food.
You are awful. So
because I hate thieves.
No, I
used to be worse.
So now we are at the age, right? We are adults, right? We all can concur on we're adults. So we all remember little Johnny jokes, right?
Yeah, I love little Johnny jokes.
Everybody out there in the audience, remember little Johnny? Welcome, Crystal Hill. I hit the wrong button because I was laughing. But evidently, little Johnny got reincarnated. And this teacher was grading papers and ended up putting some of the papers on TikTok. And I don't know if this teacher will get in trouble for this. So, but you ought to see what this student puts down for answers.
Oh,
And when I first saw this, I was like, we got to share it. So, ladies and gentlemen, little Johnny in action. And this is, I just want to say, this is a little outside of our 3 Men Unplugged. And we are, this may be a little kind of adult content. So, if there's, anyways, just action. We're just going to go ahead and share it. So, this is priceless. This is priceless. Let me blow it up. And this is actual homework, ladies and gentlemen. It gets better. It gets better. What is a PVZ? I didn't get that.
I didn't either. Oh, cemetery. Wow.
You gotta see the other one.
Oh, let's wait for it.
It's just like this is just getting warmed up. Welcome, Scott's Life. Nice to have you on the show. But it just goes to show, what these kids are actual thinking when they see these pictures. I mean, you don't know. I mean, so ladies and gentlemen, this is little Johnny. Anyways, I mean, action. Here we go. Blaine, I'm not responsible for you hurting on this one. Yeah, it's bad. I don't think the teacher will do this again. Oh my God. Wait. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God. Oh, a disaster.
Dad's job with the teeth. That was good.
I'm like,
boy.
I'm like, so now this goes to show what goes through these child's minds.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so how do they know this stuff? Poor Crystal, she's like, wow. I mean, poor Tracy, hope you're not burning your meatloaf. But when I first saw this, I'm like, wow. I wanted to send them a message like, how old is this child?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be young because they're showing pictures, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's just, I mean, priceless.
That was priceless. Dad's job.
How would you talk to their parents, right, about this? Now, we talk about autism. Poor Denise. We talk about autism and disabilities in children, right?
Yeah.
And I found this child out here that is so remarkable. I mean, this child must be like maybe 7 or 8 years old. And you can tell this child any brand, and he'll take a piece of chalk and he will draw this logo identical to the logo that is out there on the market. I'm like, it is so phenomenal. I'm like, I don't know how he does it. It is like, it's crazy. We got a troll. Mary Johnson's going to tell me I'm in love and he's going to charge me $45 to read my profile. But anyways, but his dad takes him out in the driveway and he'll say, whatever brand, TikTok, YouTube, Walgreens, whatever. And he'll just like that and just do it. So, and I actually found him out here and I got a clip of it and I was like really impressed. I wanted to share it with you all. Oh, 7 years old. All right. And action.
Dude, Walgreens.
Look at that.
Holy moly.
That's so good. Dude, Wilson, the football. Whoa. Oh, dude, that's so good. What about Campbell's soup?
Campbell's soup?
Campbell's, like the Campbell's, the cursive one.
He don't even know what it is.
No.
Bro.
I'm jealous he writes better than I do.
They make soup, like chicken noodle and all that stuff. Kellogg's.
Kellogg's the dinosaur. Kellogg the dinosaur. Kellogg the dinosaur.
What?
And Frosted.
Oh, you want to do Frosted Flakes?
That's Kellogg's the dinosaur's brother.
It's the dinosaur's brother?
Mm-hmm.
Hold 1 second, but I'm going to pause for by myself a minute, okay?
Okay.
Pillsbury.
They make toaster strudels and all that stuff.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what about Instagram? Good job. What about TikTok? Bro, how? How? Whoa. Yep, that's you.
So that was his TikTok address. I mean, is that not like fascinating how a child like that could just like go from memory? He doesn't even know what it is. And he can just go from whatever and just, I mean, he's got other videos out there and he just does whatever. And his dad will just ask him like, do this, do that. And he'll just like, okay. And he'll ask his dad, what is this? You know, and his dad will explain to him, you know, what it is and explain, you know, it's a company that makes this, a company that does that. And he's like, okay. And he just giggles and just does it just from memory. And it's just, yeah, Tracy, just a genius. I mean, just flabbergasting, right? And the way he writes, I mean, I cannot even duplicate that. It's just fantastic. Yes, a photographic memory. It's just outstanding. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, just, I don't know. It's just, I had to actually include that in the group. I really did. It was fascinating, right? You know, I want everybody to have a good time and some hearty laughs and to get out of the monotony of life and you know, the regular course that we go through and break up things in our mind. And it's just things fascinating like that. And I thought it would be something good to look at, but no, absolutely. So hopefully Blaine's okay. But no, so the other night on the show, what was it? The Pulse, we talked about Uber drivers. And when that Uber driver was driving and that guy was eating and he got choking and he coughed and whatever that guy was eating went all over the Uber driver, and the Uber driver like about killed him. I don't know if y'all remember that. Some of y'all do. But I got a fascinating response about drivers that drive for Uber and deliver. And they're like, man, if that would have happened to me, I would have done this and this would have happened. So I put it out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're an Uber driver, let's have an Uber driver show and let's talk about some of your experiences while driving. And if you got some video that you want to share on the show, bring it. I'll put it together and have you on there. And the email's at the bottom of the screen. You can email me at Grizzly Chris on Facebook. We'll put it together and put a show on there. And I think it'll be kind of entertaining. So, but I just throw it out there again. So, yeah, absolutely. Welcome back, Blaine.
Sorry, I had to take off for a minute. I had an important phone call.
No, absolutely. But I was throwing about that Uber driver show. We were going to try to put it together if everybody wants to. But I just told everybody I wanted to throw it out there about that kid. I thought it was interesting.
Dude,
what do you think about it?
Well, I know a lot about autistic children. And there are some autistic children, dude, that could tell you every president that's ever been in the United States and tell you what day they were born on. Not only the date, but the day, time, and year. They can tell you what his best accomplishments were, best things he ever did, and the worst things that they ever did. It is amazing. I think that what happens with children that have autism is they don't have a lot of the normal things we do, but they're gifted brain-wise. And they could, figure out puzzles that would take me and you 2 or 3 weeks to figure out how to put a puzzle together. They could do it in a little bitty time, because I guess they have a different way of seeing things than we do. They see the full picture. We only get like bits and pieces of the picture. But yeah, I think that kid's fascinating. Like I said, he writes better than I do at 7. And I'm 59 years old. And I can't write worth a flip.
Hey, I was really impressed about it. And I was like, yeah, it's going to make the show.
Well, one thing too, if you remember when you were little and you could watch commercials, like especially on Saturday for cereals, before you could even read or write, but you'd see those commercials and you go in the grocery store, Mama, I want some corn pops, or Mama, I want some blah, blah, blah. What do you know? How do you know about that? I said, the guy on the TV told me to go tell your mama to get you some.
They did.
And it worked.
It did. That and the toy.
Oh, if you had a toy in the box, dude, it was golden.
The toy and the puzzle and all that other stuff. Hey, how many times have we bought the tricks, and we had to mail that little coupon off to save the bunny,
Yeah.
And I mean, I've done that. So but
I miss the good old days when I actually had good toys in there and the cereal boxes. Remember, you could actually get a 45 LP record off the back of cereal boxes and it would play.
Yes. And Wheaties actually had athletes on it.
Yep. Real athletes.
Yes. Yeah. So, and we actually had real commercials back then that were funny. But anyway.
Yeah, they were hilarious.
We did. Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorites is still the old Chuck Wagon commercial. I thought for real that Chuck Wagon lived under our sink. I did.
Yeah, those were the good old days. I mean, if you didn't grow up in the 70s and 80s, you did not have a life, right?
Oh, no.
I mean, you didn't. So, but,
well, then, now they can laugh at us because, like, we had 4 channels. You had ABC, CBS, NBC, and PBS. And good Lord, like Jeff Fox said, the president was on, your whole night was ruined. As a kid, you didn't care who the president was or what he did. It was like, you're renting our shows.
Yeah, and you always woke up, when you heard the
Yep, sure did.
Yep, the snow would wake you up. So, but absolutely.
Dude, especially in Alabama, dude, because we didn't get it that much. We were like little magnets. It's like snow hit the window one time. It's like, it's snowing. Get outside, it's snowing.
Yeah, I know, right? So Paranormal Pixie, she was a latchkey kid. God,
we
that
all
was a
were.
big controversy when that generation was born.
Dude, we were latchkey kids. Well, we didn't even have a key, so we were just latch kids.
Yeah, Henry says 2 channels in the woods. So,
oh yeah, you had it rougher than we did. We had all 4 of them most of the time.
Yeah.
And if you were real lucky on a good day, you pick up like one of the independent stations out of another city. So you thought you had another whole TV show, a network to watch.
Yeah, I'll never forget when Mom and Dad got MTV. I was like, good God, man, they had lost their mind watching all those rock videos and stuff.
Dude.
So,
yeah, I'm old enough to remember the first night of MTV. And first song was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Bugles. The second song that was played was a Led Zeppelin song. The third one was a Pat Benatar song. Then it was a Phil Collins song. And I can't tell you after that.
yeah, those were the good
that
old
came out in
days.
1981. So that's what, 33 years ago?
Yeah. And Scott was like, don't forget Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, dude, we had the best cartoons too.
I don't know. They even play cartoons anymore on Saturdays, do they?
They do not, dude. Unless you go to like Boomerang or Cartoon Network. Yeah, they don't have the Saturday morning cartoons. I mean, we would get up like early at 7 o'clock with a big bowl of cereal, sit in front of the TV and watch Scooby-Doo or watch, Captain Caveman or whatever.
Captain Caveman
and the Teen Angels.
Yeah, right. So,
and we watched the Laugh Olympics when they had the Scooby-Doobies, the Yogi Yahooies, and the Really Rottens. I always loved the Really Rottens. I love Smegley, the little dog that laughed.
Yeah, those were the good days, I tell you.
And then they throw in some Sid and Marty Krofft stuff like Sigmund and the Sea Monster or the Banana Splits or Lost in Space. I mean, Land of the Lost,
Yeah, those were the good old days. I don't know. What do the kids watch now?
Dude, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Unless they're watching like anime stuff.
Yeah.
Or they're watching like the newer versions of cartoons where they're all digitally was it AI generated?
Yeah, there's no telling. So my wife was Scott says her posting stuff. Scott says my wife was on You Can't Do That on television.
Nice.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I was in Romper Room, but it was localized, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott says the kids watch everything on their phones. That's true. So, but so, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight. Team coming on. Man, they are wildlife hunters. They're out in the woods all the time. It's going to be an interesting show. You got to tune in for that, ladies and gentlemen, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure and tune in for that. And hopefully enjoy tonight's edition. Very interesting. What do you think, Blaine?
Dude, it's been very interesting, man. I love the videos. The little Johnny one's the perfect.
Unbelievable. Off the chain.
Kid just impressed the living daylights out of me. But the answers some of those kids were giving, there's like, the man would think my dad's job and mama's toy.
Yeah, what does your dad do for a living? It's like, shut the front door.
Yeah, and I forgot about the one, talking about his sister that had the noose sitting there. Like,
yeah, right. Poor little Johnny. But I got to give credit to the teacher. So from coast to coast, everybody around the world, we'll catch you at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Tune in. And thank you. God bless. We'll see you. Bye-bye.